like this shit, see. Then we get jacked so quick. Jack with a gentleman ass on that bitch. Turn her up and these niggas old 6'6", we love this shit. See, then we get jacked so quick. Jack with a gentleman ass on that bitch. Turn her up and these niggas old 6'6", we love this shit. See, then we get jacked so quick. Jack with a gentleman ass on that bitch. Turn her up and these niggas old 6'6", we love this shit. See, then we get jacked so quick. Jack with a gentleman ass on that bitch. Turn her up and these niggas old 6'6", we love this shit. See.
Welcome to Contest of Speed EU2 Season 13 Round 14 in China. Welcome, guys. Today I'm joined by Sid. How are you, Sid?
Hello. Oh, I'm very good, Rob. How are you?
I'm doing good, you know. It's EU2, always brings the good shows, you know. Let's see what we do around China.
Yeah, there's always a lot of good action in this tier, especially. I do apologise for that. Especially on these last couple of days with EU4 and EU3, that brought us a lot of great action. So I'm hoping it'll be a good race today.
Yeah, as Tom Clark says, good luck to the people driving right now, as he is in this race, which he needs to grab some points back after having a devastating race last week.
Yeah, it was a tough one for Tom last week, hoping to pull some good points out the bag. He needs it for the championship, indeed.
Yeah, well, we've got Griffin out here, the first driver to come out of the garage in that Alpine. I'm pretty sure he's reserving today. So let's see what he does on this first banker lap. And since you drove here around here twice, how is the track around here? Is it hard, or would you say it's easy flowing?
Well, it's sort of hard. It depends on what type of setup you've got. Really, if you've gone for higher wings to help with cornering, then the setup and the track will feel good. If you've gone for lower wings for the speed on the straights, then it will be a little bit messy, but it's all up to the driving, really.
And Sid, can we do some predictions in the chat as well for the people watching
Yes,
today?
indeed. I will set up one. What should we do? Penalties or pole time?
Poll time. What was poll time yesterday? I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it was in 130.4. So maybe let's do it. I'm not sure. Do whatever you want. As we watch
I will
Griffin go around the
do that.
track and the first few corners coming around,
Oh, that's right.
keeping it nice and clean, nice and tight. Sector 1's pretty easy around it. It's quite short. At 24.1 he goes. Down to his hairpin now, that right-hander. Purple Sector 1, of course he would have it as he's on the first driver on the track doing his lap. Go for Sector 2 for the
Yeah,
left-hander, flat out. Now downshifting down to 4th or 5th gear, depends which you want to be. Into the double left-hander now. It's nice and tight. That curb's quite dangerous if you ride it. You don't want to be near that. Going through the chicane. Around Snail, looks like there's an Alpha Tauri in front. Could block him here. Yes, no. Where is he doing? Where is he going? And he keeps the inside curve as Griffin goes round the outside, down the long straight.
yeah, this is looking like a very good lap for Griffin indeed. And just a quick one, Rob. How do you do the predictions? So
Are
I'm
you
still getting used to this mod thing.
are you on my laptop or the phone?
I'm on the phone, mate. I can only do it on the phone.
Yeah, I don't think you can do predictions on your phone. I already tried it yesterday and somehow it did not work. As you see Griffin coming across the line with a 131.8.
That's a good banker.
Yeah, let's go to Tom now. He's pretty sure it's the next one to complete his lap. He's flashing there, but he stays and he goes round the last corner now. Can he keep it tight? Yes, he does. But he touches the curb on the inside curb, goes across the line. It's a bit of a slow time from him. So he's not doing the best right now. As we go to Andrews, is reserved today, I'm pretty sure, with 2 reserves. Oh, indeed. Oh, and what could I say about the blinker? Should I say as we a blinker? As Elite goes fastest, 131.7.
Yeah, for the guy that's literally just hopped on it. It's a very good lap indeed.
Aka goes across the line, P4, and now who's jumped up there? Andrews P5 off and Doback. P5, Will P4, Brooksy P3. Well, is now back after doing comms for EU2, but now he's back on the grid in that Mercedes car. He's back in that
Yeah.
car. He must be loving it right now.
Brooksy is looking to make his comeback as Rozovsky approaches the line to set provisional pole with a 1:31.773. Good lap indeed.
And let's watch the Dragon go through the last few corners here. He's currently the
Yeah, I
fastest.
can't do predict.
Yeah, 1:31.2 for his banker. What a lap from him. The corners cut. Cook would be the next one. P2 out of nowhere. Go to Konzo next. Cross the line he goes. Or is about to go across the line. He's looking close there. Could he go hold? No! He's off by a whole 10th.
That's a good lap indeed.
Borges the next one now. He does invalidate his lap. Now let's go to Dynamic Duo. Grabbing a toe from Matt Williams a bit there. Seems like it.
Keeps it nice and tight through corner. They go into the sharp right-hander. And it's all keeps it very nice indeed. And this is going to be a good lap.
Right-hander. Right-hander. Did.
I'm not very good.
Right-hander. If
I'm
he
not
were
very
to
good with my
turn
left
right, it would go into the barrier.
I'm not very good with my left and rights, Rob. Just leave me alone.
Right-hander. I'm not sure where you got that from, but as we got the Fizz, purple sector 1, and I'm pretty sure Tom did improve his snap. It wasn't that fast, currently in P7.
Yeah, the Fizz is coming round now to the double left-hander.
There we go, you got it right this time, double left-hander.
He keeps it nice and tidy indeed as he gets the power down on the straight. And it is a purple sector 2 as well. It's purple right now for the Fizz. He keeps it nice and tidy through the chicane. Just riding that curb a little bit, trying to get the best traction as possible. And he goes nice and deep there to get the traction.
Yeah, let's see what he does now. Will he have a high downforce setup or low? Because this straight is very long. You could lose a lot of time as sector 1 and sector 2 is mostly turns. It's all about straight line speed here.
Yeah, he keeps it nice and clean indeed as he's approaching the left-hander. Keeps it nice touch, just riding that curb, and this is going to be a good lap from the Fizz. It's P2.
This is purple sector
12
3. So how does that work? So how does that work?
Milliseconds from pole.
Purple sector, every single sector, but don't grab pole.
It might be the difference in the straight line speed.
Yeah, but he had purple sector 3. Oh, I blame EA. So, Codemasters actually, who made this game, fix it. Actually, don't fix it. Improve the next game already.
Yeah, I think, not to have a little slander at EA, but I think they've given up on this game at this point.
Like they do with every single game, as Hilly gets a P1. No, sector. Sector 1. Purple sector 1, not P1. You can still get it. You never know. Onto the double left-hander.
Yeah, Rob, the purple sectors are timed. A short purple is a PB. A long purple is an SB.
Ah, cheers for that.
Welcome. Hilly keeps it nice and tidy through the chicane. Getting the power down, nice down the straight. Hilly still yet to set a lap here, but it's looking like it's going to be top 10 easily. As he keeps it nice and tidy there as he goes to the left-hander. Rides the curb, down, gets the power down the straight. It's P4 for Hilly.
Yeah, it looks like purple sector. So it looks like he did get faster sector 3 there.
Yeah, you see, Robert, I'm getting better at my left and rights.
How's that supposed to do with anything? Left and right, purple sectors.
I said left-hander instead of right-hander. You should be proud.
For saying left on a corner.
And she got Elite just coming to the chicane now. Looking like a good laugh indeed from him.
Actually, ain't that Williams going to be the next one? No, what's that Alpine? Griffin. Griffin's improving. He said he goes, turns to the left, on the left-hander, to go across the line, and up to P5 he goes.
Elite next just aborted his lap. I saw that. He had a massive slide. So who is the next one on that? It will be...
Up and over back. Up to P3, so he improved by a whole second there. Yeah, must be happy about that lap, as Will comes down the straight into the hairpin.
Gets it nice and tidy as gets the power down nice. As he gets up to the left-hander now. Keeps it clean through there. Getting the power down on the exit. And it is P4. A lot of good times being set here today.
Yeah, look, I think we could get below...
Well, the top 4 are all in the 31.2s.
Maybe if we can get below 131.
I reckon we definitely could.
W. Jones improves by a tiny bit. It's not much. As Matty Robbo is finally in the session now.
As Dragon
is improving. It could extend his pole by a whole 2 tenths, maybe. Maybe we can get below the 131s. Yes,
he has. He's got a 30.9. That's a good lap indeed. As Cost Brooksy will be the next one to approach the line. He's got to be careful not to encounter that Alpine who's run out of fuel, but he's got out of his way. He goes to the left-hander now. Keeps it tidy, no mistakes. This is going to be a good lap from Brooksy. Oh, it's P7. He made a bit of an improvement. It's a good lap from Brooksy. On his first race back after, I think, 5 or 6 races out.
Pretty sure, but it's back in. It's good to see that again. Go to Andrews as he's on his out lap currently. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, we're getting.
Well, Matty still needs to make a lap. Matty still needs to make a lap currently.
Yeah, we're getting to that stage of the time where everyone's going to be pitting to get their final laps in. The Williams looks like got the double stacking in the pit lane here from my screen.
Not the best when you double stacking in quali. It takes a while, but they've got loads of time. As Andrews is about to start his flying lap coming down the straight. He could probably improve his time by a lot. It's a bit of a slow time. But let's see what he does now on the track. It's a good run for that corners. Dragon's retired. He's confident in his lap. It seems like it. Confident.
The Fizz made... I was watching the Fizz's lap. He made a couple of little mistakes. So the Fizz is well in for pole here. If he gets it nice and tidy and improves by over 2 tenths.
This is on the out lap. This is on the out lap. And how can he improve when he's on the out lap? I'm confused, but let's stick with Andrews right now. Going for the left-hander, the quick left-hander, going full out. Now to the right-hander, where you want to slow down, but then accelerate again to maintain that speed. Onto the double left-hander now. Keeps it nice and tight. Rises that curb a tiny bit, but not too much. He's improving by 4/10 currently. Onto the chicane from Snail. Goes round the wide corner of a right-hander. Gets it close to the curb. Wides out. Onto the straight now. Now he opens that DRS there. Giving that extra speed. He said Fizz is now on a flying lap, so get it right next time. As Andrews rides that curb a bit, so he didn't really lose too much time. I'm guessing he comes right across the line, improves by 4/10.
It's not enough to put him anywhere near the top 10, though. It's looking like it's going to be P15 for Andros. Second lap, as Hilly will be the next one to start a lap.
As we've got Fizz on a proper flying lap, coming down the straight now. He opens his DRS. I think he got a bit of a toe there from Mahas. Down into the hairpin. This is finally a good camera angle. Kicks it nice and wide.
Yeah, this is nice and neat going into the left-hander. Now, gets the power down the straight, gets the DRS active, and it's going to be pole.
Oh! Dragon should have retired. He felt so confident.
Huff and Doback comes to the line. Huff and Doback. Oh, it was not Huff and Doback. I do apologise.
Tom is about to finish his lap. Can he improve? He does. By 32 milliseconds. Don't jump up that high. Who do we see next? I'm pretty sure that's an Alpine about to cross the line. I'm pretty sure they're both on an outlap. So it doesn't matter.
The next one on a proper lap will be, by the looks of it, PW Jones. As he finishes his lap.
No, pretty sure he's gone on a flying. Has he?
No, it will be. It will be Hilly.
Get your facts right, please.
I'm sorry.
Please. Get your facts right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But there's so much cars on the track.
What's the Sky's gone purple sector 2? It's quite long. If I am right. Hope I am right. As Hilly aborts his lap. Brother Sky might get in the top 5 here. He pulls a good last sector 3. Up to the final corner now. Oh, he rides that curb. He don't validate, and he's up to P5. That was a close one from him.
It's a shame for Hilly. Won't be able to get another lap in because the session time has run out.
Dynamic Duo is about to cross the line. No back. It's up to, well, it's not sure if he improved or not. Dynamic Duo is up to P3.
That was a good lap from Dynamic.
Griffin's up to P8.
Brooksy spins. Brooksy spun on his lap. It was up by 2/10.
PW Jones goes to P11. Yeah, look, Leets off the track now as well. As Hako comes across the line. Konzo got to P7. Hako beats his teammate by a whole 10th. Go to Matty Robbo. Go across the line for his first banker lap. Not fast. On 1:30.1 there. And didn't say Broxy spun. No, what do you mean Broxy spun? He's still improving.
Is he?
Yeah. You're talking about Elite, because he went off the track.
No, Brooksy doesn't improve.
Oh,
Brooksy did spin. It was 11 seconds down. He did spin.
Well, that is your order today. Fizz, Dragon, Dynamic Duo, back up there again for a second time. Off and Doback, Whale, Sky, Konzo, Griffin, Hilly, and Brooksy. And that is your top 10 for today.
Yeah, the order is set for the race. It's looking like it's going to be a good one, Rob. I don't want to jinx anything, but it is looking like it will be a good one because of this starting order.
And we've got Cornish Cook, P11, Hacko, PW Jones, Tom Carter. He's saying in the chat, worst quality for him. Yeah, kind of didn't go well. And then he goes Elite Matty Robbo, as he did join the session late, and he did one lap. So at least he beat Andreas, and then goes Borgia. I'm pretty sure he got a quali ban. So that is your order for today for China.
What are your predictions, Rob? Just based off quality and the pure pace from
Well,
quality.
Dragon still had another lap to do, but he decided to retire and said, I think we're gonna get pole. But Fizz out of nowhere grabs that pole. So I'm not sure what Dragon's idea. Maybe he could have pushed it more. And he's like, yeah, I think I've got it. But we never know. Thinking Fizz might win it today.
Yeah, indeed. As I was hoping to do a prediction for the race, but sadly, not going to be able to.
Well, somehow it's not letting people do it on the phone, so a laptop, well, actually, a PC or a laptop would work. And Matty Roberts says in the chat, rain at the end. So if there is a safety car, rain would happen at the end, definitely.
Yeah, if the rain does happen at the end, this will be very spicy indeed for the order.
Let's see how they do it. Maybe. Oh no, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the red lights are away. We go. As this looks like Williams has a poor start there at the back. As Dragon gets the lead. Dynamic Joy is now fighting with Huff Novak for P3s. Huff Novak goes down the inside, but Dynamic Duo gets a switch back there. Will's defending from Rosa Sky, bit of battling everyone, and this looks like Will's gone off the track, so I'm not sure what happened there.
I think he got tagged by whoever he was fighting. I've just been looking at this front battle here. Dragon's got away nicely. He's pulled 5 tenths to the Fizz already. He's got the best starts. Huff and Dobak and Dynamic Duo are still going at it. Dynamic Duo manages to hold the position, but for how much longer?
Not much, I don't think so.
The Williams are looking very racy here indeed. As
Very
Hacko
racy.
goes for it on Brooksy, gets the move done.
Is now Elite's dropping another position there. It's not going too well for him. Don't look like he's got damage. Oh, looks like
it's
we've got
Brooksy.
Brooksy goes. It's a virtual safety car.
It looks like Brooksy has spun at the back. I think.
I'm not sure if he's got a wing or not. Don't look like it.
Nah, Brooksy hasn't got a wing.
His first race back and looks like don't have a wing already.
Oh, I feel so bad for him, man.
Let's look at the start there for the. Let's see what happened at the start. Oh, it looks like we go back to racing as well.
Dragon's got a bigger gap to the Fizz, but Dynamic Duo has managed to get within 3 tenths of the Fizz.
Yeah, maybe he can catch up. Well, DRS will be enabled next lap. So maybe he can do something as Hacko goes outside of the points. So he really needs to catch up there as Tom Carter is having a terrible qualifying. He's up to P9 now, so he's doing quite well. Shall we look at the tyres today? So it's just a normal one stop, it seems like it, for some drivers, mediums and hards. You see
Yeah,
there?
nobody choosing to run the soft tyre.
Keep it nice and calm, you know. Try to do the best, staying with the drivers. But let's go look at the position changes. It looks like Tom Carter's made the most position. Currently made 5.
Oh,
As Brooksley has lost 8.
and the fizz is all over the back of Dragon now. He's managed to close in on this lap.
CRS will be enabled next lap.
The fizz gets a worse exit than Dragon.
We see Tom Carter go off the track there behind the drivers. So that's definitely going to be a warning from him. Around here, track limits ain't that bad. If you can keep it nice and clean on the track, don't get pushed off. As we saw Will did at the start. As Elite's now coming up to P13, fighting Borgia around in tail 1. Bit of contact there. It gets the move done. Not one of the best moves. Not the cleanest as well, but it gets it done.
Yeah, it's really that final right-hander that will give you the most track limits at this track here.
Tom Carter's pulling on Hilly now. He's catching up to Hilly. But I think the first move will be done would be Fizz on Dragon at DRS straight.
Yeah, the Fizz is a lot closer to Dragon. Now he will get the DRS active, but will he be close enough to make the move on Dragon?
Let's go on board with Fizz here. Let's see what he does now. He's got that slipstream. He's about to open that DRS. He opens it.
Oh,
as Hako goes off the track there. It's just like he just had a spin there. It's Fizz. And we missed the overtake on Fizz. Damn. And I can hear your phone going off there, so who's texting you now?
It's just notifications, Rob. It's just notifications.
As Borgia's trying to attack Elite. They're fighting again.
Still side by side, Elite and Borgia. But Elite looks like he's got the move done, but Borgia gets the DRS up the inside of Elite. They're still side by side, Elite on the outside. But is Borgia managed to get the move done? No, he's not. Elite's still fighting it. This is a great battle here this evening as Elite gets the better exit, but Borgia gets the power down a lot earlier using that battery, and Borgia has got past Elite.
As well there, behind Elite, makes a bit of contact there into the right-hander. Not the best, cleanest of moves, should I say. Bit of a push them wide to make the move done. As I'm pretty sure Will let Elite pass again. After that, touch, bit of a contact. Dragon gets DRS again from the Fizz. Maybe he can make the move on the Fizz into this right-hander or on the straight. Let's see what happens now. Is losing him. Don't have a slipstream, but the DRS will be open now. Can start cashing him now on the straight, but I don't think it'll be close enough. As well as Sky now making the move on Dynamic Duo for P3.
That's a good move from Sky, but Dynamic will get the DRS active to try and get the switch back.
It looks like it's Brooksy round again. Oh, it looks like he's lost his front wing again.
Oh, God.
It looks like he's having problems. I'm not sure what's happening to him. I haven't heard anything.
Well, he did say, he put in the chat earlier that he is having wheel troubles, problem with his pedals, an ongoing issue.
Probably going to the pits and retire if he's having that problems again. He did lose his front wing twice in 5 laps. So it's not looking the best. At least there's no virtual safety car, you know, or safety car. As Elite does overtake Borgia, which we did miss. So it looks like them two are really battling for P12.
Yeah, just all this. They keep swapping DRS. They'll slowly gain on P12.
And it looks like now Dragons might be close enough to make that move on that DRS straight. As we got Dynamic Duo overtaking Dragon P3. Brooksley retires in the pits. And he keeps up, but I don't think that's one of the best moves. He don't have DRS, about to be overtaken.
Konzo's got the move done on Sky, and he's going to get the move done on Dynamic Duo as well. It's a double overtake for Konzo. Is Dynamic going to force it though? No. Konzo has got the double move on Rosa Sky and Dynamic Duo. As I didn't notice, but Brooksy has retired from the session.
Yeah,
Oh,
Elite
I
fighting again with
feel sorry
Borgia.
for the man. Feel sorry for Brooksy. First race back, return, and it ends in a DNF.
Well, let's hope he can fix his setup then and come back next week for Qatar.
So it looks like Elite and Borgia are still going at it, but Will has got past Borgia. So them two battling has allowed Will to get the moves done, but Will is looking very close to Elite here.
Yeah, but looks like Dragon's right behind with Fizz. So maybe he can actually make a move this time, as he hasn't been able to for the past few laps.
Yeah, he keeps making the last couple of laps I've seen. He's been making small mistakes into the chicane. Oh, as he does it again, he has another slide, which is why he keeps getting that gap, losing that gap. As Cornish Cook and not Tom Carter are going for it here, but Griffin gets the move done on Tom Carter, but Tom Carter's going to fight it with the DRS and the lower wings. Is he going to get it done as Cornish Cook is flashing? As Tom goes up round the outside, he spins. It's a half spin for Tom Carter, which is going to allow Griffin and Cornish Cook to pull away.
Yeah, this Dragon's really reining with Fizz, but kind of messing up every single lap. So he hasn't been able to make the move yet, as Huffendobach and Rosa Sky switches positions. And Huffendobach's now P5.
Yeah, as Will gets past Elite into the chicane, but Elite's going to fight it up the inside on Will. Gets the move done, and I have an update on why Brooksy retired from the session.
Go ahead.
Pedal problems with his wheel. He says his throttle kept jumping from 100 to 70 mid-corner, which was causing him to spin. So he's got to fix it and bring it back for next race.
Let's hope he can fix that problem and come back for Qatar.
Yeah.
Oh, Elite nearly had a spin there. I'm a double left-hander. Kind of slid a bit.
He has to get the battery deployed to try and get back in that. As Will makes a mistake, which is going to put Elite, but Elite's made a mistake as well, which has allowed Borgia to get the move done. But is Elite's gonna fight it back? He's awfully close, but the DRS will be a kind of a disadvantage. It depends on the straight line difference. Elite gets the slipstream. He's gonna go up the inside on Borgia. He's gonna make the move stick. Gonna go up the inside. Does he get the move done? Borgia gonna fight it. Borgia will fight it back. I assume with the DRS.
Nice
That was a
passing
very
from
good
Ease,
overtake
yeah.
from Elite. So
Nice
Elite goes
passing from
wide, which is
Ease.
gonna allow Borgia. As Matty Robbo is all over the back of Borgia. Now he's like fighting has allowed Matty Robbo to catch back up. Because Matty Robbo is just easing it through. As Dynamic Duo on Huff and Dobak, they are having side by side action. Dynamic manages to keep it on Huff and Dobak. Those hard tyres not looking as good as the medium runners were at this point in time.
It looks like Matty Robert tried to attack Borgia, kind of failed, but looks like he's attacking again. Round the inside of that quick left-hander, down for the right-hander. Looks like Matty Robbo has stuck that move and now is up to P14.
Yeah, he makes another mistake as someone is round at the back. It's Tom Carter.
Into the
Tom
barrier.
Has spun it as he's hit the wall. He's got no damage though. Oh, Tom. He's not having the best couple races.
As the Fizz takes the lead again.
Yeah, those two were just swapping DRS, which is allowing them to pull away from Conzo. In the other Ferraris, Hilly, has Hilly just done a triple overtake?
Oh, I just
think he
switched to him
has.
last second. Delete's now made a move
I just
on
saw his
Will.
arrow go from P10 to P6.
Wish we could see that on board. No, AJ just said just on Rosa, so
These camera
it's
angles are
just you
pretty.
being blind again.
No, this must be a game glitch for me
Oh,
because it
Borja
said
has a
that his
bit of
arrow
spin.
jumped all the way up. Tom Carter gets a 5-second penalty for speeding the pit lane,
And
and he retires.
retires.
It is another DNF for Tom Carter. He just leaves the session instantly. It's another bad race, another DNF for him. Sorry, which is not going to help him in the championship fight.
Well, Dynamic's right behind Huff back now, so he's about to make the move on that straight. So if he's close enough, though. Elite gets a 3-second time penalty now for multiple warnings for track limits.
Yeah, Elite's been pushing that car to try and get the move. Just try and break the DRS to Matty Robbo, which he has. He was pushing that car a bit. It's Dynamic Duo and Huff and Doe back. They keep swapping positions. I've seen it for the last couple of laps here. But this has all been pretty calm, pretty clean at this point in time. It's been some very good battles.
Yeah, a bit clean around the grid, except for a few spins from a few drivers, should I say.
Yeah,
Looks like.
Dragon and the Fizz still managing to pull away. 3.1 seconds is the gap at this moment in time to P3. As our Dragon runs deep, which allows the Fizz to get
Way by a lot, so it's like 6 attempts there. He kind of dropped the Dragon out of that corner as he did go deep, like you said. Yeah, well, looks like Dragon's not close enough to make the move straight, unless he can
it's looking like
put a miracle.
Dragon might have pushed his tyres a little bit too hard instead of the Fizz. As we got a yellow flag at the back, and it's Borja.
Borja
Borja is
again.
round.
No damage though.
No, he will continue in this race. Dragon has the DRS again, but he won't be close enough. But Rosa Sky, 2 tenths behind Hilly. Will he be close enough to make the move? No, because of that DRS disadvantage, and he almost goes into the back of Hilly.
There's Cornish Cooks now going for that move on Rosa Sky. So Rosa Sky, well, didn't really work at all.
Hilly pits. The first pit stop.
Bit early,
from
shall I
the
say.
medium runners.
Bit early for the medium runners.
As Elite pits as well. Those mediums must be dead early on in this race because the hard tyres will come to life around now. Dragon is a lot closer than he was last time. Borja retires in the pits. Oh, God.
As
And
Brooksy's saying, his pedals are gone. So he ain't racing again. So that's actually quite unlucky there, Brooksy. I feel sorry for you. Came back for racing, and looks like your pedals did not. And looks like Cornish Cook goes around the corner there.
Ah, he's dropped it. No contact there, though.
No, just a bit of a spin. Yeah. I don't know what to say there, Brooksy. At least you can still commentate.
Yeah, you still got the comms booth.
Huff and Dobak's now making the move on Dynamic Duo.
As who's that at the back? That is Borja's retired car, and I feel so bad for you, Brooksy, mate. Looks like the comeback wasn't happening. Just looks like you're going to be out for the rest of the season. Dynamic Duo is really close to Huff and Dobak, going into the tight. This is right-hander into the left-hander. I think I got that right. But Dynamic gets the power down earlier. He's gaining slightly as Andres pits for Aston Martin. Again, the order is pretty tightly packed at some places. Some have broken. There isn't a really massive DRS train here. The only real one is at the back.
Not really. It's only 2 drivers. It's been 2 drivers with just DRS.
3, PW Jones is just about within DRS of Griffin. Dragon gets the power down a lot better than the Fizz. Will he be able to make the move this time around?
Lots of Dynamic Duos now right behind Dobak, grabbing that slipstream there. Down the inside. Can he go? Yes, he can. Makes the move done for like the 4th or 5th time now. Dragon's right behind, but the Fizz goes into the pits now.
Yeah, Ferrari looking to do the undercut to cover off the threat.
Same as Rose's Sky goes into the pits. Same as no. Griffin
Yeah,
goes into the pits.
Those mediums just must die really quickly. I can tell you for a fact the mediums don't last, and they won't last until lap 16 here before they just drop.
And looks like there's not much real battling except from Dobak and Dynamic Duo still again on those hards.
And Hilly's got the undercut done on Rosa Sky.
Yeah, look at that gap he's got on Rosa Sky. 3 seconds there. Taco retires in the pits.
That's the 4th retiring in the pits today, I believe.
It looks like some people aren't having the best of the days today.
Yeah. Dynamic Duo is really the only one who is close enough with DRS to make a move here. The order is pretty spread out.
Let's see what Dynamic Duo does on off Dobak. We'll probably make the move again.
Yeah, these two have been swapping DRS for a few laps now.
Goes down the inside, keeps it nice and clean for the hairpin. Now he's up to P3. So not much action around here happening as Dragon goes into the pits now. Let's see if the Fizz can get the undercut done.
Yeah, Fizz just going into the final corner. Has Dragon got the overcut? Or has the Fizz got the undercut? It's going to be tight here. And the Fizz has got the undercut done.
By how much though? Let's see. As Dragon comes out of the pits, it might be 3 seconds. 2.6.
2 seconds.
2.5. So yeah, he's got the undercut done as he does have traffic in front. Or is Matty Robbo? Maybe he can use that DRS or makes him move done. Round the outside he goes. Bit of contact there between the 2 cars.
That was a good move from the Fizz. As Matty Robbo is still fighting it. He's still taking that place back. I didn't manage to catch that because I jumped to Dynamic Duo and Huff and Dobak.
Yeah, well, the Fizz got pushed wide by Matty Robbo, so he had to go wide and stay behind Matty Robbo. But it's not really helping him as Dragon's caught up a whole second now on the Fizz. But on this straight, he'll be able to make the move on Matty Robbo as is that Roger Sky off the track?
Yeah, that's no Huff and Dobak.
No damage though, he's kept it clean. But it looks like Will's now behind Dobak. He might be able to make the move now and turn, well, the hairpin, and yes he does, as Fizz goes up to P5, overtaking Matty Robbo as Dragon's right behind in Matty Robbo's DRS. So right now, that undercut did not help the Fizz.
The has made it up to P10 by pitting early. As the Fizz is up to P4. The only thing, he's only got old tyres runners in front of him. 2 hards, 1 medium. As Will very slow through the tight corners here, the nice loop here, as you would call it. The little swirl is what I call it. The Fizz is only 2 tenths behind Will, as he's got the straight line speed. Will the Fizz go for it? It's going to go up the inside, gets the move done on Will.
Dragons found that gap going down the inside of Will with a battle of letting each other by. As Will's battling with Dragon. Not the best here for Dragon, but it just gets that move done quick as
That's not
he
good
can.
That's not good for the Fizz. He's got Dragon behind him who will have DRS. Fizz won't have DRS, but will have the battery advantage.
Well, looks like Dragon's right behind the Fizz, so it doesn't even matter. We'll get that slipstream straight away and that DRS.
Yeah, with those fresh tyres.
Down the straight he goes, and DRS is now open on to the straight here. Will he make the dive bomb and will he stay behind? Yes, he does. He stays behind the Fizz. Just keeping it nice and calm, collected. Don't want to rush anything as PW Jones. No. PW Jones and Diamond Joro goes into the pits now after being 16 laps on hard tyres.
Yeah, now they can run fresh mediums. That's Hilly. Is that Hilly in the... No. My game keeps showing me that people keep going into the pits when they're not in the pits. It's a little bit frustrating, but... Will pits for the soft tyres. The first one to run them today.
14 laps on the softs.
It's doable. They'll just not feel very nice.
Well, all I can say is good luck to him.
Yeah, Dragon, really close to the Fizz. He's clearly got better tyres at this stage. They're
Yeah,
both on
a wider
similar.
line.
He's only got a lap less, but he's clearly managed to get them heated quicker than the Fizz.
Yeah, looks like the Fizz has got away that came there again. I'm not sure if Dragon might be close enough. He picks up the slipstream, it seems like it. Pulling closer and closer.
Is Dragon gonna go for it? No, he's gonna stay behind the Fizz.
Honzo on those new hard tyres, I believe so. Behind Matty Robbo.
Yeah. They really could do with a safety car now to get them back into this race.
Yeah, let's look at the tyre situation.
Definitely a safety car. Safety car would change up this order. Definitely.
Matty Robbo's on those old tyres there for him, as he's been overtaken by Conzo for P3 there. So it's not the he's not really expecting that. Well, maybe he is. He's going on the old tyres. He's been on that from the start. So he's probably hoping for a safety car so he can stay in that position and pit for new tyres, which mediums would definitely last to the end.
Yeah. Mediums now will last to the end, but if we get a safety car around this point, the majority of people will dive into the pits fresh softs, and it will change this race drastically.
Yes, it will, as Dragon's behind the Fizz again for the next straight, DRS straight. Can he make the move done again? He don't really lose much time for the chicane again. Yes, oh no, he does again. I don't think he can make the move again. It's Dynamic Duo overtakes his reserve teammate for P8. So those mediums are already working as he is now attacking Elite for P7. Right behind him, he might be able to make the move.
Yeah, indeed. Dragon just still staying behind the Fizz. I don't know what Dragon trying to do here. I think he's just trying to recharge the battery. Have enough. Let the Fizz use his battery to pull away.
Well, he goes a bit wider, and it's Dynamic through. He's up to P7 now, so he's attacking Hilly, And as the Sky's Matteo Robbo goes into the pits now.
Dynamic duo, so it's the fastest lap of this race. Definitely those fresh mediums are working out well for Dynamic. As he goes for it on Hilly. Is Hilly going to fight this one back? No, Dynamic duo gets the move done on Hilly. Up to P5.
It looks like he's really pushing those mediums already. So he can try to get that podium, but look at that gap between Konzo and Rosa Sky. 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Definitely not going to help him
Yeah,
as
Konzo.
Elite and Hilly are kind of dropping from Dynamic.
Yeah, Dynamic mediums are just better at this stage in the race. And they're a lot fresher, so they will last longer than the other twos. There's Dragon.
Dragon might be close enough this time.
Dragon's got a good exit out of there. Hasn't lost time.
He opens the DRS.
He's not close enough though to make the move. I think Dragon's just staying behind the Fizz, just waiting for the opportunity where the Fizz makes a mistake for Dragon to push as Dynamic Duo gets past Rosa Sky. So he's got 5 seconds to P3 now as Griffin goes for it on Elite, gets past Elite. The reserve driver from EU3 overtaking the Merc in EU2.
Yeah, looks like Dynamic Duo is not really catching Konzo at all yet. So maybe he's burned his battery already, trying to overtake these drivers behind him. Well, looks like Dragon's kind of losing with Fizz, or maybe he's waiting behind, like you said. But right now, it's just looking for a close battle between these two on the for the last few laps. When it goes to the last few laps,
Yeah, but I've just
it'll
noticed
be
that
close.
Will on those fresh softs is all over the back of Huff and Doback. Only 3 tenths separate them.
Yeah, looks like Dragon is going to stay behind with Fizz again. As we jump on board for Will. So let's see what he does now on Huff and Doback, which was on the top, battling with Dynamic Duo, and now's dropped behind, surviving without one single point, but he might lose it to Will.
Yeah, Will's softs are better as Griffin, all over the back of Hilly. Gets the move done on Hilly. I've just caught that. Wow, the reserve driver for Alpine is having a good race as Will gets past Huff and Doback. They're all pretty having their own battles here.
Yeah,
There's like 2 cars back.
Elite's into the pits now.
Probably gonna pit for some softs till the end.
2-stop.
Maybe he had wing damage? I don't think he did.
Well, it looks like Dynamic Duo is now catching up Konzo's. He'd already made 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, Dynamic is pushing hard on the mediums.
Yeah. It looks like the overcut could work for him.
He stayed out 2 laps longer than the other lot. But once again, Dragon just still behind the Fizz. I don't know what Dragon's play is here. I'm a little bit confused. I still think he's just waiting for the Fizz's tyres to die. So
or last lap overtake. It could be doing a last lap overtake. Be in the safest position and make sure the move is done and win it.
Well, if he does, this is going to be some very spicy action for us. And if you want to get involved with action like this, make sure to join the Discord. !Discord will pop up as a server link in the chat.
It looks like Rosa Sky stays behind Griffin there. Tilly's behind them two, enjoying this battle between them two.
Yeah, indeed.
It looks like it's a bit clean right now as Rosa Sky's Oh, it looks like he's blinking, same as Griffin. It looks like Hilly could be trying to attack him now. He gets close enough or not.
Yeah, as I said, Dragon was just conserving his battery, conserving his tyres, and now he can start to put the pressure on the Fizz. Dynamic Duo is only 2 seconds behind Konzo at this stage.
Well, if he catches up to Konzo, do you think he could catch up to Dragon and the Fizz?
It's very well possible because he's, 3 laps, 3 seconds out of him? Could be possible by the end of this race. Dynamic Duo could well be in for a P2 or a P1.
Well, currently he could be on a P3 right now if he keeps that gap closer and closer. So gets closer to Konzo, he could grab that P3. But right now, his teammate and him are currently in P4 and P5.
Dragon's still just staying behind the Fizz. Fizz makes a little lock up, but gets it done.
Yeah, as we go on board, this was this guy stays behind Griffin. It might make him move into turn 1. DRS will be enabled again on that straight.
Yeah, the Alpines are looking very good here. One's a reserve, one's a full-time driver. 1.6 seconds.
He goes round the outside
Dynamic.
of turn 1. A bit of contact there between the two drivers. Not helping them both.
Ooh, Griffin gets the move done up the inside. Is Sky going to fight it though?
Yeah, Sky couldn't make the move on Griffin. Griffin kind of pushed him a bit wide, a bit of contact between them two. And it looks like Sky kind of failed the attack.
Once again, Dragon, 3 tenths behind the Fizz. Will he finally go for the move, or will he stay behind?
Yeah, well, looks like Will almost soft. Didn't really drop Fundo back, which he did make the move ages ago. So it looks like Fundo back on those mediums. Defo would be working by now. Defo catching up to Will on those old softs.
Yeah, and Dynamic Duo is almost within DRS of Konzo.
But looks like Konzo's kind of caught up to the Dragon as well. Hello,
Yeah,
Posse. Thank you for the Prime there for 6 months in a row.
Didn't he subscribe yesterday? I saw it in the chat.
I'm not sure. Hilly makes a move on Sky now. Yeah, looks like we kind of dropped Griffin, but also battling, so Defo won't help them two. Dynamic Joe is really behind. Konzo's kind of caught up now. Defo in that DRS. So the next DRS zone, it would be able to enable it. His Posse says, nah, he gifted it to someone.
Ah, okay. I do apologise that as well. My Discord decided to be a pain in the bumhole. Dragon, once again.
Staying behind. We've got 4 laps, well, 5 laps left in this race.
This is needs to start putting the pressure. Dynamic Duo's got within DRS of Konzo.
Yeah, I think you have to be below 5 tenths if you want to make the move to that corner. It's not close enough, but it'll bring that gap closer and closer.
Yeah, but just remember the mediums will die before Konzo's hards.
Well, right now I'm guessing the tyres would be the same tyre wear, the same grip.
Dynamic Duo's gone up the inside. Dynamic Duo's got the move done. Dynamic is up to P3. As Andres retires in the pits, that is a
5th car.
5th.
Everything's going alright, Posse. Clean racing so far, no safety car. Loads of drivers retiring in the pits. And how was what?
Yeah, a lot of drivers are indeed retiring in the pits.
Yeah, you know when I'm pretty sure it was Matty Robbo who said in the chat. Rain towards the end, and look at the sky. Bit cloudy.
The track is very dark indeed. Nice and gloomy.
So I don't think it will affect these drivers. I don't think so, Potty. He did join
It
late for
may look.
qualifying and only could set one lap, so he's made some positions, but because most of the drivers have retired, Konzo's kind of dropping out Dynamic Duo's DRS, but still got that gap close.
Yeah, it's Dragon needs to start getting pressure on the Fizz if he wants to have a chance at this win. But Fizz could very well take his second win in a row. I don't want to jinx anything because I've heard there's a thing called the commentator's curse. If Dragon is finally going to go for the move on the Fizz, he gets past him. Dragon leads the race.
Yeah, well, looks like he decided to make a move after, should I say, a lot of laps.
Yeah, I think he was just conserving his battery, getting it really charged, so then he can put the pressure on. Is the Fizz going to fight it back? Is he going to go? He's looking to make the move, but the Fizz is just keeping behind Dragon. I think the Fizz is going to do what Dragon was doing, stay behind him for a lap, recharge the battery, and then go for it. But he's got to try to not let Dragon pull away. Because if he does, and he doesn't get that DRS, it's game over.
Yeah, whilst them two are battling, PW Jones got the move on Hilly, and Hilly is also at position to Rosa Sky and PW Jones. So it looks like them two have gained one position, and Hilly's dropping back now. It's not the best for Hilly.
Yes, indeed.
And it looks like Dynamic Joe is not catching up to the people in front. So a podium will still be good. It looks like he's kind of pushed those mediums a bit too hard to catch up to Konzo.
As I said, the tyre deg difference will be significant, especially in the last couple of races, where Silverstone had high tyre deg. This has high tyre deg. As Fizz is he gonna be close enough to go for the move on Dragon?
Oh, I don't have a DRS open. So like I said before, last lap overtake on that corner, that hairpin, it might be wanted to make that move, enable everything on that straight to clear the driver. PW Jones makes a move on the sky, but has a bit of a lock up and spins there. So he lost that position again after making the move, but he will have DRS again for the next straight, so maybe he can make the move into turn one, round the outside or the inside. Down the inside,
Yeah,
PW Jones goes, gets the move done, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah, that was a good move from PW Jones on Rosa Sky, but Rosa Sky is still not back. I think Rosa Sky will try and fight it back. Definitely, he's probably going to wait for the DRS down the straight. It's Konzo. Awfully close to the Dynamic Duo here now. Will Konzo be looking to take that P3 back off Dynamic? Once again, Dragon ahead of the Fizz. The Fizz getting the power down, getting a much better exit out of there. It all matters in the chicane though. Who gets the better? I've just saw raindrops on my screen.
Well, I don't think it will matter now. There's 2 laps left of the race.
Depends how heavy it is though.
Heavy, I don't think it would matter. Yep, I'm currently seeing rain on my screen. So
The rain has
maybe
arrived.
I don't think it matters now. 2 laps left.
The Fizz
About
is
or
still
3
not
laps
gonna
or 2
be.
laps actually.
The Fizz is still not gonna go for it on Dragon. He needs to make the move. In the next, he's got 2 laps to do it. Same with Konzo. Konzo's got 2. Yeah, there's definitely rain.
Yeah, 2 laps
The rain
left.
is pouring on my screen.
2 laps left. Let's see what happens now. Whether these drivers keep it on the track or struggle in the rain. But maybe DRS will be disenabled on this lap or the next lap.
Nah, it needs to be proper puddles on the track for DRS to be disabled. To the point where you can see spray on the tyres, but the Fizz is struggling. By the looks of it, he's had a couple of little slides. The rain doesn't look too heavy on my screen though. It looks very very light. It's Elite Pits again. What will he go on to?
It might be
Is he gonna
retiring the
risk?
pits.
No, he's pitting. Intermediate. He's gonna risk it.
For 2 laps.
Oh god.
For 2 laps.
It's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk. So he's got all or nothing. He's last with about 5 seconds to Cornish Cook. But the Fizz is really close to Dragon. 4 tenths separate them. Or he makes a mistake. The Fizz, it looks like Dragon might get away with this. The rain is coming down heavy though. If DRS gets disabled,
Dragon might have a
then
chance.
this is just based on pure battery.
And
Who's got the
downforce
bigger
setup.
battery?
And
Yeah,
the
the higher
exit.
downforce will work out better here. Looks like Dragon's got a more higher downforce setup than the Fizz, because the Fizz 8 tenths to Dragon.
Well, don't forget, Fizz does have one more advantage as well. It's got 2 advantages really. The DRS and that slipstream from Dragon. So if this gets disabled, it's still got another advantage to use.
Yeah, it needs to be close enough to get the slipstream, though ideally within 5 tenths or lower.
Yeah, Dynamic Duo is kind of catching up to the leaders in front, but I don't think it will be enough to catch up, as there is 1 lap left of racing in China.
No, the Fizz is struggling a lot in the rain. He's almost dropped out of DRS to Dragon. Dragon probably running higher downforce here, or he is burning to get away. But Fizz is going to have to dump all he's got down the straight with DRS and slipstream. The Fizz could go for a dive bomb. Oh no! No, the Fizz is no. He's lost DRS. Dragon may very well have pulled this off.
In mind, let's go to Dynamic Duo now. This Conto's right behind him. But let's see who's going to win on the straight here. He's got more power down the straight.
Yeah. This is definitely wet on this track. See droplets, we've got a spin at the back, and it is
That's indeed Griffin. Griffin who spun in that Alpine. As Dragon comes across the track to bring it across the line and wins in Shanghai.
and
Dynamic Duo gets P3.
And Dynamic Duo picking up his 2nd podium in a row. That was spicy. And at the end there, the Fizz made too many mistakes, which allowed Dragon to get the win. As I believe now, it is Intel's conditions. So if we did have a safety car,
it would have been Inter's at the end.
yes,
Going on board with Elite.
Yeah,
going left and
yeah,
right.
this is Intel's weather.
And the... You're right there, Elite.
Elite, come on, you're the intermediates. You should be better in these conditions.
Yeah, stop slipping around, man. Stop oozing grit. And he's put it into the wall.
I do apologise for my language there. That really caught me off guard. Oh, Elite.
And he's binned it into the wall. He couldn't even go across the track. He gave up and he just binned it.
Yeah, fair enough. Can you
Dragon.
clip that, please? Can you clip that of Elite?
Clip it. Alright.
Please. I want to show it to him later.
Let's watch. I'm pretty sure I've clipped it. Yeah, there we go.
Very
Last
good
second. Last second of him into the wall.
Oh, he's getting rinsed because of that.
Enjoy that, Elite, in the chat.
Your final finishing order here this evening, ladies and gentlemen, was Dragon taking another win of the season. The Fizz taking his 2nd podium in a row. Dynamic Duo, again, 2nd podium in a row. And you have Konzo, PW Jones, Rosa Sky, Hilly, Griffin, Huff and Dobak, Will picking up the fastest lap. So you will get 2 points instead of 1 for that P10. Matty Robbo, after only setting 1 lap in quali, makes his way up to P11. You have Cornish Cook, And apparently Elite finished the race on my screen. And then you had Andres, Hacko, Borja, Tom Carter, Brooksy, and Elite, which DNF'd. As I believe now we switch to interviews.
And let's get these boys in. Dynamic duo, Dragon
I
and
will,
the
I will,
Fizz.
I will ping them, see if they want to do interviews. If you can get them invites to the VC.
Dragon.
Well, that was some race, Rob, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Definitely
looks
at
like
the end there.
yeah, the Fizz and no, the
For
Dragon were bassing hard out there.
Yeah, the Dragon and the Fizz brought the entertainment this evening. That was a very good race to watch indeed. As we've got dynamic duo in here to start off with, we're just waiting for the Fizz and Dragon to get this going, if they are up for interviews. You've been invited to the call, gentlemen. Join. Oh, that was something else, Rob, wasn't it? That race.
Yeah, it was something
That was
else. It was
really good racing
well,
in the final few laps.
there's a bit of a big gap from everyone else for some drivers, you know.
Looks like
They all kept it clean though. Some mistakes for some drivers, but they all kept it on the track.
Let me get these guys in here. Just drop them another invite, Rob. I don't think they will. I don't think they received the other one. It happened last night as well with Discord.
I did invite him. No, I don't think we want an invite.
As we got the Fizz in here. As Dragon says he's going to bed. He's got work tomorrow, so we will start. Take it away, Rob.
Well done, Dynamic Duo, on that P3, especially qualifying on P3 as well. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. What was your plan, you know? Because we also saw you staying out a bit longer. Were you confident with that strategy or not?
I was reluctant to stay out a bit longer to go on the softs, but then I seen my deck, and how high it was. I was like thinking of ahead and how the tyres would feel towards the end of the race. That was what I was prioritising the most.
Yeah, it seems like you really caught up to Conzo there as well in a couple of laps. Kind of worked. When you overtook him, did you think you caught up to the leaders?
Yeah, I did. To be honest, I was trying to catch up whilst also dragging Conzo along, but you know it didn't work. The DRS was too powerful, to say the least.
Yeah, it was a bit of a struggle there from you, but you did pull a P3 back at the end, pitting a bit late, got the overcut done, which really worked for you there at the end. But then also, I'm pretty sure the Fizz had a bit of a spin at the end. So if you were close enough, I think you could have got at P2 maybe. So how did you feel about
Yeah,
that?
I'm not sure. I didn't see what happened with the Fizz. I was more concentrated on Conzo behind, not trying to get me down the straight. So I was low on the RS, and the tyres was just terrible.
Well, did you know that rain was coming towards the end, or you just forgot about it and didn't notice it?
No, I was towards the end. I was doing weather report constantly, trying to see another herd. Obviously, the rain was like in a couple of minutes, so I expected it to come towards the end. I was just hoping, really, that the grip was there.
Well, Sid, if you got any questions for Dynamic Jibbo here?
Yes, I do. Number one, congratulations. Second podium in a row, second podium of the season. I had faith in you, and it paid off.
Thank you.
Going into this race, did you think that you would be anywhere near the top three? Did you have high hopes for it?
Yeah, I I had decent hopes for the race, to be honest. I was just there constantly practicing, just trying to get the quickest time I could. Qualifying, my first run was terrible. And then I pulled back the lap. I was like 7 tenths up on Medela, so got a decent lap in then.
Yeah, and one more from me. How did your mediums feel at the end? Because those mediums were a lot better than the hard tyres as you were catching up to Conzo. But I noticed that Conzo just kept in the DRS and was really close to you at the end. So did they die, or did they a little bit on the edge?
They pretty much just fell off a cliff. They were good, like in the start to mid. I was catching like loads of time, and then once I got past Conzo, they just fell off a cliff essentially.
Yeah, but anyway, it was a good race from you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, let's move on to our podium. Well, P2, the Fizz. How do you feel? The Fizz, you here?
Fizz, hello.
Sorry, hello.
How do you feel
Um,
getting that P2?
I'm getting too old for that sort of racing.
Oh,
That was a hell of a race. I did not see that sort of race happening. I knew Dragon was quick, but yeah.
yeah, it was a bit close there towards the end, as Dragon was like staying behind you most of the time. Do you think it was waiting towards the end, or do you think he wasn't close enough?
I knew he was waiting. I could see that he wasn't using any battery. I wasn't using any battery. He was running more downforce than me. I was running less. So I could catch him in certain bits, but when it came to turn 1, turn 2, and some other corners, I just couldn't get away. So I just stayed where it was. Couldn't build a gap. Even if I burnt all of the battery, I don't think I would have got away.
Yeah, it seems like that setup didn't really work towards the end, should I say, as it did rain, and you weren't catching him. You kind of lost him on the final corner and rode a curb a bit.
Um, yeah, I did see a drizzle on lap 27, and I was like, no, please just hold out a little bit longer. But I think I lost it into the two left hand corners, the two was double left, and yeah, I had a real big spin. Well, not spin, but like it was about a 45-degree angle. It felt like it anyway. And I just couldn't hold it, and that point is about over a second. So I just didn't have the downforce in the rear end to catch. But yeah.
Well, there's one thing which your plan didn't really work. The undercut on Dragon, you kind of did not work since you got holded up by Will, his teammate. How did you feel then? Did you feel angry at him, or you know, worried about
I
Dragon
was,
catching
yeah.
up?
I was, yeah. I was a little bit annoyed that I was getting held up. I really wanted to pass him. But yeah, Will done a good job, and I can't knock him for that. He basically closed it so much that I lost like a whole second. But I reckon if I could pull away after that, when I pitted and got ahead of him, I think I would have pulled away and would have been a little bit more of an interesting race to the end. But yeah, he done a great job in defending. He pushed me off at wide on one of the corners, but I think he went deep. And when I looked in my mirror, Dragon was right there. So that's it.
Yeah. Also, the qualifying. I'm pretty sure Dragon retired early, and what did you think about that? Did you think he's very confident around his track, or did you think he had a chance? Because he definitely did have a chance after grabbing pole.
Yeah, I saw his 30.9, and I was like, okay, I'll raise that, and we'll see what I can do. So I just put on I didn't use my third set of softs just in case there was a late safety car. So I just went out on the second set, and I literally just gave everything I had, and I think I looked in the top right, and my delta was 0.3, and I was like, yeah, I think I've got this, and yeah, I went there 30.7 and got me pole, so I was quite happy with that. But he got me into turn one on the start, so
Yeah,
it was a bit
so
pointless.
yeah. Well, congrats on that P2. Did you got any questions before we with his?
Yeah, what happened at the end? 'Cause I saw that you dropped one. I know you had a couple of half slides, but were you running higher or lower downforce?
I was running lower downforce than Dragon.
That would
Yeah,
explain the slides. Yeah,
yeah, and every corner he come out of, he could just get me. Sorry.
yeah, but it was a
Um,
good race from you anyway.
yeah,
Congratulations.
thanks, man.
And I think that's it today for EU2. If you do want to join, exclamation mark, Discord. If you want to join contest of speed, we still got some few spots left. Well, it's got 2 races left. If you want to watch the AM side, it'd be 2 a.m. on my side, 9 p.m. UK time. If you want to watch that. But that is done for us, people.
Rob, it's the other way around. It's 2 a.m.
Uh,
our time, 9 p.m.
oh
their
yeah,
time.
sorry about that. Wrong way around. But if you want to watch AM2 race around China, you can go watch them and see ya.